Mr. Rev is back. This is his current live. We actually, sorry about that. Damn, I forgot I was gonna say I'm all high and shit. Um, oh, we're catching them live and whatever. So, let's see. Let's see what's up. Looks like we got some chat going on here. Oh, hey, look, he said blah. A new channel. Surely this one won't won't in disaster like the rest. Shanny's wart screw. Jason, why do you keep coming back? You can't stay away is because of enablers. Why do you give money? What to people? Well, after they learn about you, they will in another Reacts chat. Oh my goodness. I was going to read some of these comments, but some of them are just horrible. I can't, well, horrible in the way of like, um, well, I think people are typing faster than, yeah. Anyway, let's go, Rev. Super excited about this. Why is this called Revelation News? I thought this was Rev Joker. Think he'll have his, like, say hag wife, or, sorry, not wife, girlfriend be his guest appearer. Alrighty then. Only thing I hate about watching them live is I can't fucking speed this shit up. Maybe he's making, yes, maybe he's making sure, like, his makeup and ears are on fleek, you know what I mean? Because can't come on the live looking all crazy. Typical woman, always late. Jiminy crickets. Let's see what little emojis we got here. Nothing. Popcorn.
What the fuck is the deal? Holy shit.
There we go. There he is.
Certainly been a while since since I tried to do some shit like this. And it ain't gonna be long, I'll tell you that, but, you know, I figured to myself I had to do this shit. You know, I had to launch a different channel. Well, it was an existing channel. It's the Tinto channel, damn it. You know? But I had to launch something different because I was a fucking moron. You know? I was dumb as shit. And I'm like, oh, I'll just connect my uh, old AdSense with my new account, and I'm like, wow,
Womp womp. We went over this already, Rev.
Thank you, Revolver Bernie. I try to look the best I can, you know. But the deal is here that that's not my drag name. You know, it can't be. Healthy looking there. I don't know about that. Nah. I go for the junkie crack whore look anyway. Free the pussy, I know, right? No, I just have a penis, you know. What the fuck? Why do you look like you were crying? Because I have been so much, you have no idea. Chat will still be ignored, so. No, I'm. Fuck you, bench. Like, I'm literally talking to chat. That's what I'm doing. Narcissist, exactly. How could you not be looking like this, huh? I'm kidding. But I hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful night. You know? I have an 8-inch bratwurst. But if you want to call it a carrot, it's 8-inch carrot. So also, you literally had other people's content uploaded on your channel. No, I didn't. I had reaction content. But if you mean that one Jewish guy video, yeah, that was like they wanted to spread that video.
I'm just gonna say, the more he talks about this,
Thank you. I'm glad you're
who the fuck said that? Oh, gross.
But here's the deal. I just thought I'd come on and say that this has to be the place for now. Because, well, what happened, you know? That's a dumb move. I know, right?
I wonder where Shani's channel is.
It is. I gained 2 sunny days. You know why? Because I lost weight. You get that? People don't understand that if you have, like, I had about maybe 80 to 90 extra pounds on me in Colorado, so I was a 6. Right?
Oh my god. He's still talking about his baby
fat, so
pee.
it like extended
Oh
too.
my god.
I'm not kidding. You know, I don't put my penis picture out there, so I can't prove it, but that's just what it is. I swear to you, I wouldn't lie. You know, why the fuck would I lie? Because you got the image out of it, right there. The old porn shed, it's old. That's 2020
This
images.
guy is a fucking.
I don't look that way now. Not this again. Well, then leave Blazing Banter. You just fucking made your own channel to be a hate channel anyway. Join the Brigade of Hate. You know? I don't care. Everybody does, because they know they can make money.
Wow, coming after me. Ain't making shit.
No, it's not easy for me to lose weight. Holy shit. No. I don't eat much, and that's how it happens.
I'm all for fun.
50 minutes before making us puke.
Dick.
How about I vomit on you? What if I vomit on you? That would be rough, bench, right? Hi, rat. You know it's stank in there. It don't though. Oh, you ain't making money. It's all for fun. Well, you will make money soon, Blazing Banter. You know, you'll get monetized and shit. What are you drinking? I am drinking.
I don't need to make money off of this.
Zero. It is all Will's fault, everything that happened. But I'm gonna let that go.
They need to stop blaming him.
I gotta let shit go. Because that's just the way it is. You gotta let shit go. Hey, as long as we get a few minutes before hand, I could handle it. LOL. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. I mean, is something everybody will probably have to do at one point in their life, right? Pretty sure. It's not about money, it's about sending a message. What's the message? That we're dog shit, right? And you just slander us all day. That's fun, right? Well, I know it's fun to you. You also jerk off to it. Or the girls do this to downstairs to that
Oh,
stuff, making
gross.
us seem like demons and shit, right? Sure. And honestly, I am completely unaffected by it now. Like it doesn't. Like you can say whatever the fuck you want about
Yo.
me at this point.
They make themselves
Like,
look
look at
this
me.
way.
You think a guy dressing up like this gives a fuck about what people think of him at this point? No. And it's because I've been beaten so badly
By
in the
Shani.
public at this point that it's sort of like being numb. Like it's a person that's been really like knocked around in their life, right? I'm at that point now because I've gone through basically it's going on 8 years of false shit being
Make a
said about me
change.
on the internet
Make
because as soon as
a
I got with Shanny, that's when
change.
it started. So I understand where I'm at, and honestly, that it's just what this breeds into you. And you guys probably all wonder, why does Amberlynn Reed keep doing this? Why does Foodie keep doing this? Why does Shanny keep doing this? Why do all these girls keep doing it? Well, I'm in the same boat as the girls.
Oh
So
my god. He's
I'll
part
tell
of
you
a
why we
wild
can't stop doing
world
it. It's
now.
because it's part of our life. It's become part of who we are to be like a YouTuber. It's just the deal, you know? So people get off on just asking constantly,
Thank you, Chrissy S. She said amen, please.
why won't you leave? Like it's just going to be good for your mental health and everything to leave and never come back. Well, number one, the
It would be.
harassment doesn't stop because we leave. They have background check websites that they use every day, the ones that are really dedicated. I don't even like having a goatee anymore because I like being pretty, and the goatees suck in being pretty. Don't like it.
This guy.
They take out websites of memberships for background check websites, and then they illegally use those sites because it's in the terms of service of those sites that you're not supposed to use the information for slander or anything. They then use those sites to get your latest job that you might get. And then they attack the business. They call the business saying this person is that, that, and the other thing. And they get you fired continually from every job. So, and that's why you will constantly see in chats for people that are like this, get a real job, get a real job, because they're gaslighting you to get a real job, and then you get a real job, and then they attack that job. See? Because this is how they get off.
I don't know. I mean, if Rev got a real job, I'd be like,
You're not
look,
normal like
y'all
us,
doing
like
better.
me. If I wanted to get off and I were alone, I would just bring up some, pictures of hot white girls with big butts, big butt chicks. You know, that's it for me. That's how I would get off. But no, the way that they get off is they destroy your life. You see, their pornography is your tears and destroyed life.
That's crazy.
Most psychiatrists, psychologists would call that really antisocial behavior, and that's what all you guys are.
Oh.
You're so
Antisocial?
miserable with your own fucking existence that you want to watch people suffer as much as possible
Oh
on
my
live
god, what a
streams and
motherfucker.
otherwise. You know, the King Cobra thing, tragedy, right? His fans
He
were all like,
hated you.
"Oh, this is horrible. You
You.
guys did it to him." After they're dead, oh, you go, "Oh, isn't
He
it so
said
tragic
you
what happened to the
were
man?"
sick of.
Joshua Faye Saunders. Isn't it horrible what happened to King Cobes, JFS? Isn't it horrible what happened to him? I really feel what happened was horrible. You guys got off on it. Why else would you continually keep sending him the worst, highest, crappiest alcohol that you could send the man? You knew he was depressed from Ozzy dying, and you continued to send him excessive amounts of alcohol to his door. Oh, it's
Yeah.
such a tragedy that he passed
I
away.
actually can't stand the people who would send him alcohol. They are true pieces of
Not
crap
me.
for
I
doing
was
that.
just starting to get into Cobes. And if I became a fan where I was to the level of being in the room while he was live and go to him, hey Cobes, what's up? I wouldn't be the guy paying to send him alcohol. You could guarantee not. I'd be saying, Cobes, you should probably cut that out of your life, bro.
Absolutely. I agree with Rev on
Because I
that.
was drinking hardcore like you too, brother. And I got to the point where I had a goiter popping out of the side of my neck. And my heart rate was starting to skip. And like beats were, it would be like,
I wonder if that's why. What is her name? His ex. What is her
my
name?
heartbeat. I'm not
Jessica
kidding.
Boyle.
Just before
That's
Shanny
why
died.
she's got the goat ear.
Because I was
Because
choking
she's a
down
fucking
the big
alcoholic.
handles, right, of Captain Morgan 100 proof. And if you think I'm going to read the comments at this point because I see the fucking people in here, there's zero chance that I'm reading the chat now. Because I know what's in here. So I don't give a fuck if you don't like me reading the chat. Because, in fact, I'm just going to look at my stats and not your cocksucking piece of shit comments. Because I know what you're in here for. It's just gaslighting and get some more rage, right? You want the rage boner so that you could jerk off to the rage. Well, I'm not going to do the rage.
Oh my god, he's disgusting.
I'd listen to Rage Against the Machine, though. I'd do that, for sure. But I'm not going to be baited into being rageful. Because that's where the sin comes.
I agree, King Dingus.
When you
Says
start
trolls
raging as a
always win,
Christian,
Jason and
is when
Shani
you
always
start
lose.
sinning. Because you're not loving your fellow man. Rev, you're not loving the chat. No, I'm not. I'm not capable of that yet because I'm still triggered by. Because once again, my entire life has been literally like, a train on the tracks, and then the tracks ahead are fucked. I didn't know it. And I went over them, and the train's on its side again. That's where I'm at. Right. Dire Straits situation. So my Venmo and the Cash App is in our description. So if you want to help me,
Justice,
you
no
can.
peace. All we want is for you to love us, Rev.
It's in the description.
Shani's wart screw. Jason is a kid kicker. I
So you
agree.
know what? Why not be productive?
Yeah, kid kicker. Why not be productive?
Right? We're gonna be productive. This is what we're gonna do.
What do
Here we
we?
go. I love that Luma wipe transition. That I think it's new on OBS. I give them kudos on that shit. Check this transition.
He
It's literally
calls
Star
this
Wars.
productive.
Look at this shit. It's Star Wars transition. George Lucas shit. Are you serious? Thank you, OBS, for cool transitions.
Most
So
definitely a boomer.
I'm going to Cenk Uygur situation, and you can see that Cenk is absolutely a fan of Revelation News, because that was my logo. He was like, oh, you have to worship Israel. And it's fucking Cenk here. You see this shit. And yes, I'm live, see? I'm not fake
Oh
live.
my
I'm really
goodness.
live. So, okay, we're going to go to TYT because why not? I was watching Mike Matei today. Shout out to Mike Matei. You should check out AVGN 8-Bit and put it on your wish list on your Steam. Oh, they're live right now. Trump frees George Santos? What? Trump just freed George Santos? Oh, the Queen is free, folks. I'm happy. Like me and Shani love George Santos. I was kind of like, Shanny, you remember that guy was like all fraudulent and shit, and she's like, yeah, but he's a queen. And now I understand. I'm with Shanny now. He's a queen. How could I hate a queen, right? Because I want to develop my drag character and I want to be a queen, but I ain't gay, you know. All right, here we go.
Hmm.
We gotta just do a situation.
Okay then.
Revolution Day. Could I give a shout out to Jenk for trying to do something? We got Revolution Day, free speech crisis, Texas smackdown for trying to censor Israeli protesters. Or Israel protesters. Not Israeli protesters. I don't have enough.
He doesn't have enough
Could
whatever's in
someone
that cup.
please hook me up? All right, look. Could someone please sort of pay me for my time here and just give me maybe $20 in either one of those things in our description, because then I could get a can of coffee and coffee filters, because right now I am so broke that I cannot afford even a can of coffee and coffee filters. So this is my that's it. Just give me a second. Holy shit. All right. Oh, see, this is what I'm drinking. We got a Dr Pepper Zero situation, and there's like nothing left in it. Man, it's
I'm
very
gonna
low.
type. I thought you weren't gonna bag
And it's
anymore, cause that's what he
fucking
said earlier.
hard water, and it
I
sucks ass. It's
thought
hard water. You get that?
you
If you have hard
weren't.
water in your house and you try to drink from the tap and it's not filtered, you are gonna be sucking on
Excuse me,
grossness.
guys.
You got that? All right, here we go. I'm choosing one of these frickin'
Oh
videos,
shoot! I thought
and we're gonna take a look at the
I'm high.
bullshit.
Sorry, guys. I thought you weren't going
You
to
know, now that
skip
Revelation News got
anymore.
crucified, I'm pretty sure the
Huh, I
video
don't
that I'm
want him
gonna
to
do
ban me. Shanny
is
bans me. He hasn't yet.
I'm gonna start a segment basically over here, and it's gonna be called Just the Bullshit. You know, I don't.
I
YouTube
like
probably
it.
doesn't like you using literal BULLSHIT, so I'll put a $sign for the S, right? And I'm gonna name it The Bullshit, because that's how bad headlines are. Okay, The Bullshit. What are we gonna do here? Revolution Day 6.
Excuse me.
Congresswoman gives insider scoop on who will influence what? Something. Lawmakers. I don't care about that, really. Trump plans to target liberal groups. Oh, let's do that.
Oh,
Donnie.
good job, Donnie.
Oh, here we go.
Trump administration now ramping up their obvious efforts, as we all know, to target political opponents and
Ooh,
liberal-leaning
he
groups
needs
this
to
time
fix
by
his
doing
volume.
a major overhaul of the Internal Revenue Service. They plan to install, you're not going to believe this, Trump
My
loyalists.
system is absolutely glitching out.
Oh no, so sad, Rev.
Whoa. My system is not liking that. Okay, let's. Holy shit! This is what happens when you really want to do a show and you can't because you're poor as fuck. Let's go 480p.
Giving the president even more power over who becomes the target of law enforcement and, of course, of tax enforcement. Before we get into that story, what's your
God,
first gut feeling about that?
Yeah, so this is one of the worst ones, guys. Because once the person in power starts using the power of the tax collectors and to go after people, it's good night, Irene. Because then you could bankrupt almost all of your political opponents.
Oh, yeah. Fucking God, Cenk Uygur. You can always guarantee that Cenk is gonna be on the fucking deal. Okay? He just told you what's. They're so ready for this shit. Do you know that? Do you know what it means to take your political opponents and overtax them? Wow, these guys, I never thought that this is where this shit would go. I really didn't think that they would be blatant enough to do this shit. They don't care though, because they want to do as much damage to the existing system as the quote unquote democracy we have, right? It's not even a democracy we have. We have a corporatocracy with different influence groups that form under political action committees, PACs, and they basically buy all the senators. That's what you're dealing with. I mean, like, I wish I could be more optimistic, but that's literally it. That's what you're dealing.
That was for non-profit. Oh, we took the non-profit status away. You missed the line on your taxes. That's it. You're screwed, and you might even go to jail.
Why
right?
is my goddamn browser doing this?
Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow.
You're gonna get rage from the goddamn fucking hardware. Why
Damn.
is that doing that?
This is deeply, deeply troubling, but as usual, somehow Israel gets into this story. What? Okay, well, I'll explain that a little bit later. Okay.
All right, let's get into this a little bit. According to reporting out now by the Wall Street Journal, the sweeping changes in the Trump administration at the IRS that they're about to make. That
He looks so aggravated right now. It's fucking hilarious.
with the matter, the undertaking aims to install allies of President Trump at the IRS Criminal Investigative Division, or IRSCI, to exert firmer control over the unit and weaken.
Oh my god, I thought Donald Trump was like supposed to be anti-fucking IRS. Like anti-rich people, we're gonna go in your money and we're gonna fuck with your money. Now there's an IRSCI, the criminal investigation. I'm sure that already always existed, but we're gonna actually pump up the IRS. This shows you that Trump is completely full of shit, and he didn't mean any of what he said. He didn't mean anything of what he said. Maybe this will run better if I do a small thing like this. Let's see this.
Or maybe you got to pay your internet bill.
Investigations, officials said. The proposed changes could open the door to politically motivated probes and are being driven by Gary Shapley, an advisor to Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent. So Shapley has now reportedly told people that he plans to replace Guy Fico, who has been the chief of the investigative unit.
They can do without the close-ups of the face.
Guys,
Yeah.
it's lagging my cursor even. Maybe it's this. Hang on a second. Yeah, I bet that's what it is. We're not going to do that. We're going to do that and that. No, now that completely disappeared. Hang on. Give me a second. Oh, this is going to break that now, huh? Let's see. I don't know if it...
Ow.
Sorry. Oh, boy. All right. Delete,
Oh boy.
delete, remove. You guys might have been getting that audio twice, too, because I was doing that new feature where they, like, there we go. Got it. Okay. I was capturing audio on that beta capture audio for the thing that I didn't even want to do.
Blah, 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 blah.
Desktop audio. I apologize. That might fix it. Let me see. I don't know. Let's see if it's better.
For many years, or for decades actually. He's also pushing new rules that would speed up criminal probes and subject them to less oversight from the attorneys, from IRS attorneys.
This guy's a freaking
Who
idiot.
they plan to target? Well, you could probably write the rest of this yourself. You didn't need the Wall Street Journal, but listen to this. Shapley has been putting together a list of donors and groups he believes IRS investigators should look at. Among those on the list are the billionaire Democratic donor George Soros and his affiliated groups, according to a senior IRS official and another person briefed on the list. It couldn't be determined upon what grounds Shapley would seek to begin
He just
such an investigation.
really wants this to work so bad.
On George Soros, who he's held out there as kind of a boogeyman for a long time.
Soros is a boogeyman.
said on Truth Social that
Oh, we're gonna just say that George Soros is a nice old man. Well, I can tell you that that's definitely not the case. But whatever. You want to go there with Soros and say he's something good? I mean, go ahead.
Because you have an extremely good judge of character, Rev.
Well, I mean, I call him a legitimate enemy of the Republic. Why? Because he tries to have influence. Any one man, just because he has some money in the fucking bank, I call a charlatan and a scum. If he just wants to have influence
PV
because he
Carrot.
literally is just like, has money. Like, why? What is your motivation? What's your motivation? Why do we have to go there? Just because you have money, you wanna influence political groups and create things like the Black Bloc, or fund things like the Black Bloc that's into destroying property and stuff. Soros is not something we'd want to deal with as America. I'm just saying.
Okay.
That's my take anyway. Jesus, everything is fucking
Not
delayed
like we asked.
and glitched.
Soros and his son Alec should face federal charges under the RICO
Everything
Act,
is
adding a separate
glitched.
interview that the elder Soros
Maybe it's the operator. Maybe. I believe someone asked in here somewhere if you had paid your bills. That's a huge thing. Oops.
Oh my God, George Soros Open Foundation, Open Society Foundation. George, are you fucking kidding me? Could we just call it what it is? Like Soros's fund for hedge managers' safety.
If that was an option, I'd totally do it.
I won't even get too mean.
What's your beef
Soros,
with me, Rev?
like in a lot of ways, I understand what that guy's saying, that he's a boogeyman. Because people a lot of times want to make him that he is everything. He's like, because he's Jewish, he controls everything. Like, that's not true. But it's, whoa, we got breaking news? Will it actually show me what the breaking news is when I put it over this? Or no?
I'd hope so.
Zelensky guarded on Tomahawk missile talks. U.S. strikes another boat in the Caribbean? We just struck another boat in the Caribbean. What did that say, 10,000? God, I hate the way this shit works. 10,000 U.S. troops deployed to the Caribbean.
Oh
10,000 U.S. troops have been deployed to the Caribbean. What the fuck? Are you serious? Oh, they're brown, invaded. Well, I hear Mexico is more Brownian than ever. We gotta invade it.
Oh my God, he's such an
More
idiot.
brown? No. We're trying to do the less brown in the Americas.
Were filled with this sort of vindictive talk. Well, George Soros locking him up was always something, or was part of a refrain there. The IRS CI overhaul is just one part, though, of a larger Trump administration overhaul and the effort to investigate left-leaning groups that Trump doesn't like.
He must be sleeping
Trump
through the day.
Has ordered Bessent as the acting IRS commissioner to refer certain tax-exempt organizations to the Justice Department for further investigation. Bessent has also been directed to use the Treasury's Terrorism and Financial Intelligence Office.
Oh, fucking Bessent. Isn't that fucking, Barry Bostwick? The guy looks exactly like Barry Bostwick, and he kind of sounds like him, too. I'm thinking that maybe it's Barry Bostwick.
I'm going to type in last week.
Someone in government.
He offered diaper
Janet, there is no inflation, right?
picks
to examine groups'
for
financial flows
$500.
any illicit funding streams. So, no surprise here, my friend, right? I mean, this is what he said he was going to do. Who's in the target and the crosshairs here? Not a surprise. Changing the people. So
It was hilarious.
What do you think?
Actually, nevertheless, I'm surprised by this one.
Oh.
And the reason is, this is
Fuck this shit.
no. When he says, "Hey, look,"
All right, that's it. I'm done.
What
I
happened?
can't live stream and do this. It is not in the capabilities of my computer to do that. This is why I was recording videos, because I was pretty sure that this would happen. Every time that I've tried to stream with this system, if I try to do more than just have my beautiful face here, oh my goodness, I'm kidding, whatever. As long as I have just me up here, it's okay. But if I try to play shit and stuff, my system goes,
They keep blocked me, guys.
fuck you, for no reason. I'm doing the most basic I could do. There's no reason for it to do this. And my connection starts going red and yellow. So fuck this shit.
What a
I
dick.
can't do that. I tried it, and I talked to some people that are
What
just
a
assholes,
dingus.
because that's what
I can't
follows
stand
me,
him.
is assholes. Dog shit.
Aww. Crybaby. Is that it? Oh. And there you have it, guys. I'm going to speed this up and upload it for everyone who unfortunately missed it.